Yesterday, a federal appeals court ruled that a law that limited the rights of 18 to 20-year-olds when it came to the ability to own and possess and purchase handguns was ruled unconstitutional. I'm going to break that down here in this episode of Guns and Gadgets. You're going to want to watch this one. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, the premier source for Second Amendment news. I want to say a quick thanks to my friends over at Refuge Medical. They had sent me some med kits to take a peek at, and I've been carrying them at some training classes I've been going to, and I've had one in my vehicle. And I just thought I'd show you them real quick, and they're having a sale. I get nothing out of it, but I just figured I'd let you know about it because I'm really impressed at the quality of the stuff that they have. So the first one I'm going to show you is their BearFac. This is an individual first aid kit, for those who don't know what the IFAKs and stuff like that. And there's a lot of stuff in here that is very impressive. And this is the one I've had in my vehicle. Luckily, I haven't had to use it. So you can see here is the pack that's inside of the shell. And there's all kinds of things in here. There's chest seals, there's gauze, there's a decompression needle. You gotta be certified for that stuff. There's nasal airways, there's duct tape, there's gloves, there's quick clot, there's trauma shears. There's everything you need is in this pack, and it's impressive to say the least. That's why I carry it in my vehicle everywhere I go. Big shout out to Refuge Medical. You guys did a hell of a job. Another one they sent is the Bear Min. It's I would say this is like the minimal amount that you should carry for individual first aid packs. And same deal, this is a pack of the kits inside of the shell, and then it has a similar loadout, a little smaller, but very impressive for the amount of stuff that it has in here, especially when you consider the price. Everything they have in here is like high quality stuff. Again, this size is perfect for your plate carriers, if you want to wear it on your duty belt or your war belt. Whatever, it's a perfect size. Now the other one I'm going to show you is called the SOB, small of back. This is one that they've actually designed to be war belt friendly. So if you wear a duty belt or a gun belt or a battle belt, whatever you wear, however you term it, this is a perfect size for it. You can see it comes with a cat tourniquet, and also inside is a whole bunch of stuff that you should be carrying if you're not. Again, chest seals, combat gauze, decompression needles, nasal airway. There's if you're not carrying first aid for yourself, you're doing yourself a disservice, especially if you're training to put holes in people. You should be ahead of the game on patching those holes, especially on yourself. So I'll have a link down below, guys. Check out Refuge Medical. Again, they didn't ask me to do this. I just have been that impressed with their stuff. I've been running it for a while. I had to take it off of everything I've had it on. Luckily, I haven't had to use it, knock on wood. But if I ever have to, I have it here, and also get some training. So thanks to Refuge Medical. All right, so let's get into this decision by a 3-judge panel in the Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals. Now, this case could have major implications nationwide. It's not there yet. It's only in the Fourth Circuit, and I can't remember what states are in what circuit. Now, again, this is only the Fourth Circuit for now, and it's the Fourth Circuit is Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. And this decision came down, and it's really good. So it was a 3-judge panel. 2 of them were GOP nominated judge or appointed judges, and 1 was a Democrat appointed judge. And I'm going to read you some of the quotes here because it's actually really inspiring to think that there are judges who may be doing the right thing, especially during today's times. But I do have a little bit of an issue with the way this judge worded some things, and you'll see what I mean here. Now, the majority opinion was written by Donald Trump appointee Judge Julius N. Richardson. Now, in this opinion, Judge Richardson said, and you'll catch where I have an issue with this stuff, but this is what some of the things he said, and I'll have a link to the 171-page decision down below if you want to really dig into it. But what the judge says was, when do constitutional rights vest? At 18 or 21? 16 or 25? Why not 13 or 33? In the law, a line must sometimes be drawn. But there must be a reason why constitutional rights cannot be enjoyed until a certain age. our nation's most cherished constitutional rights vest no later than 18, and the Second Amendment's right to keep and bear arms is no different. Kinda don't like the way that's worded, because some lefty judge will use that one day to say, well, let's limit things to this age. Don't like that. The judge continued and noted that 18-year-olds were required at the time of the founding to serve in the militia and furnish their own weapons. And in addressing whether the government has displayed a good reason to justify infringing those rights, the judge continued, to justify this restriction, Congress used disproportionate crime rates to craft over-inclusive laws that restrict the rights of overwhelmingly law-abiding citizens. And in doing so, Congress focused on purchases from licensed dealers without establishing those dealers as the source of the guns 18 to 20-year-olds use to commit crimes. So, we hold that the challenged federal law and regulations are unconstitutional under the Second Amendment. Judge Richardson also said, we refuse to regulate either the Second Amendment or 18 to 20-year-olds to a second-class status. And that is a really well-worded opinion right there. I also want to give you the opinion of the dissenting judge, who is an Obama appointee, Judge James A. Wynn. And the judge, of course, this has to go political, the judge said, today my good colleagues in the majority break new ground by invalidating a modest and long-established effort to control gun violence. The majority holds that Congress may not enact a law making 21 the minimum age to purchase handguns from federally licensed gun dealers. But the majority's decision to grant the gun lobby a victory in a fight it lost on Capitol Hill more than 50 years ago is not compelled by law, nor is it consistent with the proper role of the federal judiciary in our democratic system. Now, the law that they're challenging was enacted in 1968. That law barred federally licensed firearms dealers from selling handguns to people aged 18, 19, and 20 years old. Now, the defendants in this case, meaning the people who are being sued, are the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, the ATF. Now, Natalia Marshall, she is the one who initiated this lawsuit as a 19-year-old student at the University of Virginia. And she said that she wanted a handgun to protect herself from an abusive boyfriend. And perfect reason to defend yourself. Now, the three-judge panel has ruled that that law is unconstitutional and that it refused to relegate 18 to 20-year-olds and the Second Amendment to a second class. Now, where does that go from here? Does that mean that people in Maine or in Texas or insert Alaska, whatever, if you're 19, can you buy a handgun? Nope, not yet. Yet, I say. Because this isn't going to stay here. Trust me. The ATF will appeal this. I haven't even seen a comment from them. They've kind of referred all of the requests for our comment to the Justice Department, and I haven't seen anything as of yet. But it will be appealed. It'll be either appealed to an en banc panel of the Fourth or to the Supreme Court. Chances are it'll go en banc to the Fourth, because I did a quick look and there is a slight Democrat-appointed judge majority in the Fourth, where we lucked out on this panel, I guess, by having two Republican-appointed judges and one Democrat-appointed judge. So I think it'll go to the en banc panel. And then, depending on how that turns out, it will go to the Supreme Court. And if you want to stay tuned on this case, if you want to stay in the know, hit that button down below. It says subscribe. You will subscribe to Guns and Gadgets, and you will stay in the know because I put out Second Amendment news daily. And this is a good one. This has the potential to be a very good one. I anticipate a stay coming, just like every other case across the country that has gone in favor of the Second Amendment. There's always a stay put on it so that nothing changes until the next judicial act or judicial decision comes through. So anticipate that probably quickly. But this is a big decision that could have major implications going forward, because we have a Second Amendment case that the court is hearing this fall, the Supreme Court. And we have a couple other cases coming out of the Ninth that they have their eyes on, specifically the magazine ban in California and the assault weapon ban out of California and the Young case out of Hawaii. So there's a lot going on pro-Second Amendment that could send us in a different direction from where we have been going. So if you want to stay in the know, subscribe here. I appreciate your time. I hope that broke down the case for you in layman's terms. If you really want to read 171 pages, that link is down below. And check out my friends over at Refuge Medical. They make some really, really great stuff, some high quality gear, and I run it every day, whether I'm driving or I'm training or I'm walking with my kids somewhere. I have one of those 3 kits with me, and I'm impressed with it. So thank you, everybody. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, carry a weapon. I'll see you on the next one. Stay free, my friends.